Blessed.
Wow, well, my name just means loudmouth spick, but okay.
Well, hey, you know, that has its place, and I definitely need a good laugh here and there, so.
Yeah.
You know, that's how tragedy and comedy works. They coexist. Yep.
It's kind of funny how you can make light of any, like, the most horrible thing to happen in history and able to get people to laugh at it. But
the English are fantastic for that. The English, man, they go through so much, and even like Ireland and Scotland, they've been through so much, but they have this amazing sense of humor which has got them through it. And I think it's, yeah.
Yeah. We actually have a caller on the line. We got we got Bush Crime Family.
All right.
He'll snap my neck if I don't get to him. Bush Crime Family.
Yes. What can I do for you?
You called.
I'm in. And hello, my dear. I love your accent.
Hello. Hello, Bush. How are you?
Don't call me Bush. Don't call me Bush. That's not such a good thing. Call me
what would you like me to call you?
Crime.
What is it?
Crime. Call me Crime.
Crime.
Crime, yeah.
Like crime. Right. Okay. Crime. You know, are these tears of joy?
No, crime as in
Oh, crime. As in like, you know, does the justice system work?
Yeah.
Does it work in this country, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Glenn. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Bittersweet.
Yeah, I mean, so Crime, or can I just call you by your real name because it makes it easier?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so Pat. So how's about you know, her music could really just soothe your beast ass soul.
No, bro,
I mean,
the drugs don't even do that. So.
No. Well, she's really good. She really can soothe your soul. I mean, I know you live like a bear and all, but you know.
No, I don't live like a bear. I have electric.
Yeah, well, a bear, a modern bear.
Modern bear.
A modern bear. A bear that's learned how to use his opposable thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Do bears have opposable thumbs?
I don't know.
In the modern world.
Oh, okay, yes, you do. So Jen, I mean, you've told me that you've traveled the world. What have you seen, and I mean, how's that contributed to your writing, to your experiences and stuff like that?
Well, you know, I was raised in institutions, and you know, where a certificate was acknowledged for everything that a person learned.
Mm.
Traveling the world taught me about things that are not necessarily, you know, I don't have a certificate for what I've learned, but it's still very valuable. And I think this is where my spirituality comes in, because, you know, there are kind of fundamental laws that I've learned of, you know, respect. You know, we are all human.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that mean? What does humanity mean? And we all have different colors and we all have different flavors, but ultimately we're one. And so I think it's important to get to a point where we can kind of evolve past this sort of cycle of disrespect.
Right.
And create a harmony so that we can, as a human civilization, grow.
Excuse me, let me interrupt 1 minute, please. I'm going to hang up and I'll call you right back, okay? Bye.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep, there you go. Sorry about that.
Yep. And so, now we have to deal with the practicality and the reality of where we're at as a society.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, the news and everything kind of illustrates that quite clearly. But it's important to have vision. It's important to say, you know what, we've done this. We're tired of reinventing the wheel. We know what's going to happen. It's predictable. Let's maybe change. Let's change it up a bit. Let's actually evolve. And I think with that, it comes really basic laws. I mean, you have tribes, Native American Indian tribes who, realized that they were a team, and that without each other, they weren't going to get very far. And
Right.
I think as a human race, we need to realize that.
True. So you're saying that you've learned that we need a sense of community.
I've learned how to empathize with many different perspectives.
So we need to like be able to recognize and essentially utilize differences, different cultures.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because who wants to get up and eat bread and butter every day? I certainly don't. I like French souffle. I like Mexican tacos. You name it. Like, that is the beauty in life.
Right. So basically, being a difference, variety is one of your major influences.
Yeah, it opened my mind. I became less judgmental,
Mm-hmm.
less ignorant. I became aware, and I became understanding. And I have a great respect for myself and for other people.
Right.
Because of it.
So do you feel that people should all travel around the world to gain this perspective that you have?
I think we're in an era of certain experiential knowledge. The next generation is going to be all about experience. And we're already starting to travel and see each other's perspectives. And I think traveling is a great school. And, I would love to see more of it. I'm certainly not anti-technology. I love technology. I
Right.
think it's just tools. I don't by any means think that it replaces our social lives.
Right. I mean,
I think it's just a tool.
Yeah, like you said in your YouTube video that it has given you a voice to communicate.
Yeah.
So
It's a tool. It's a medium. But it does, by no means do it, like an iPhone, for example. It's a fantastic way to organize your life, get the job done, meet up with people. It consolidates so much time. In our culture, time is the commodity. That's what our culture is founded on.
right.
So
Time
have
equals
more time.
time equals
Technology
money.
allows us. Yeah, technology allows us to have more time to focus on art,
Mm-hmm.
for example. To really evolve instead of going out and starting the fire and plowing the fields and doing all this really pragmatic work.
Mm-hmm.
It allows us to kind of experience different things to grow. So it can be utilized, responsibly, and as a tool can allow us to travel, to create, to learn about our world, about each other. So, yeah. A plus on technology. It's how using it responsibly. I think that comes back to traveling, because then you learn all different perspectives, and that we're all really coming from the same place. We're all human.